Hello friends, welcome back to Anglophone English Grammar Course. Our topic of today's lecture is Properties of Noun in detail. So let's jump into the video. There are mainly four properties of noun: numbers of noun, genders of noun, persons of noun, and cases of nouns. Let's discuss all these properties one by one for our best understanding. Numbers of noun. Numbers of noun contain singulars and plurals. It is the property of noun that indicates one or more than one nouns. Let's have a look on both. Singular nouns. If the noun is only one, when a noun is referring to one person, place, or thing, it is a singular noun. For example, car, girl, apple, city. All these are singular nouns because they are referring to a single person, place, or thing. Plural nouns. If it is two or more than two, a noun refers to more than one person, place, or thing, then it is a plural noun. For example, cars, girls, apples, cities. All these are plural nouns because it shows more than one person, place, or thing. The next property of noun is gender of noun. It is the property of noun that indicates that whether the noun is male or female. There are some cases in gender of noun for some kind of nouns. Let's have a look on each. Masculine nouns. Masculines are those which refers to males. For example, father, son. Feminine nouns, which refers to females. For example, mother, daughter. Other than a male or female gender, some other things are also called as he, she in a noun. Let's understand it carefully. Common, which refers to either male or female. For example, cousin, teacher, friend. All these nouns, it could be male or female, so it is overall called under a common gender. Neutral gender. Neutral has no gender at all. For example, chair, book, car. All these are neutral gender and we use it for these. There are some specific feminine nouns. For example, school, ship, country, nature. For all these nouns, we always use them as feminine. The next property of noun is persons of noun. The property of noun distinguishes the speaker, the person spoken to, and the person or thing spoken of. Let's understand it carefully. There are three persons: first person, second person, third person. First person refers to the person speaking. For example, I am going. In this sentence, I, that indicates a person named Sarah, is speaking that she is going. So I refers to the first person because she is the person that refers to someone who is speaking. Second person. Second person is used for those being spoken to. For example, what are you doing, Sarah? In this sentence, you is a second person, refers to the person being spoken to. In the given information, someone is asking to Sarah by saying that what are you doing? So you refers to the second person. You is the person being spoken to. Third person. Third person refers to one spoken of. For example, Sarah is coming to the party. In this sentence, Sarah is a third person. In the given information, two persons are talking about the third person who is Sarah, who is not present. So it is the third person. First person is someone who is speaking, like I and we. The second person is being spoken to. It is always you. The third person is always about whom spoken of. For example, he, she, they, and name of any person. Cases of noun. The cases of noun tells about the position of a noun in a sentence. It is either subjective, objective, or possessive. Let's look at them one by one. Subjective case. Subjective case is also called nominative case. If the noun is used as a subject in a sentence, then it is called subjective or nominative case. For example, my friend is intelligent. In this sentence, friend is a nominative case because the noun friend is used as a subject. Let's look at another example. Sarah is a beautiful girl. In this sentence, Sarah is a nominative case because the noun Sarah is used as subject in a sentence. Objective case. If the noun is used as direct object, indirect object, or object of preposition. For example, the pen is on the table. In this sentence, table is an objective case because it is used as an object. Please give me a book. In this sentence, book is an objective case because it is used as an object. We have talked about direct or indirect object, so let's understand them one by one. Direct objects. A noun, pronoun, or noun phrase that receives the action of a verb directly are called direct objects. Direct objects answers the question of what, who, whom. For example, Ahmed threw pebbles in the pond. What did Ahmed throw? Pebbles. So pebbles are direct object because it receives the action of verb directly. A sentence that have a direct object may or may not have an indirect object. For example, I receive a book. What did I receive? A book. So in this sentence, there is no indirect object. Book is a direct object. Now let's have a look on indirect objects. A noun, pronoun, or noun phrase to whom or for whom the action is done. It receives the action through the direct object and not directly. Indirect object answers the question to whom, for whom, from whom, at whom. It often comes after prepositions. There can be no indirect object without a direct object. For example, he passed a packet to Sarah. The packet is passed to whom? Sarah. So Sarah is an indirect object. Now have a look on another example to identify both direct and indirect object in a sentence. Ali gave me the notes. In this sentence, me is an indirect object and notes are direct objects. Possessive nouns. Possessive nouns shows possession or ownership. For example, Sarah's brother joins the party. In this sentence, Sarah's is the possessive case because it shows the ownership that the brother of Sarah or Sarah's brother is joining the party. There are some rules to form possession. Singular nouns added apostrophe s for singular possessives. Plural nouns add apostrophe alone. For example, girls, students. For singular girl and student, we add apostrophe s to make its possession. Girls, students, or in plural cases, girls and students, we add only apostrophe at the last of the word to make its possession. Those nouns that do not end with s adds apostrophe s to the plural form. For example, oxen, woman's, deer. All these are plurals but do not end with s. So to make it possessive case, we can add apostrophe s to the last of these words. Add only an apostrophe at the end of proper noun ending in s or z. For example, Prez, Sanchez. All these are proper nouns and ends with s or z. So we add apostrophe to them to make it possession. This is the end of our video. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in the next video.